All right, so this is going to be the end of the whole client saga. And I'm not going to wait for this stalker client, basically, is what she is. And we all know, in all fairness, that's what's going on. I'm not going to wait for her to sit over there and continue the whole train wreck before I go live and say what I got to say. Because what it turned into, and this is what I'm changing, this is what's getting ready to change completely, is people that want to be entertained by someone who is playing like they are crazy and just doing things with the, hey, look at me, and I'm not going to do that. And so here's what I wanted to say. Um, I get contacted by people to get spiritual work. In fact, I've been getting contacted all day by clients who are coming in. I do not go in people's inboxes. I don't go in people's chat rooms. I don't do anything like that. People contact me. Okay. So I actually have a client that is stalking me, guys. And I'm going to tell you why she's stalking me. She's stalking me because she is upset that I unfriended her. Now, does this mean that I'm never going to become friends with any of my clients again? Nope. I have apprentices. She's never been an apprentice, okay? But, no. But again, the slander continues, okay? Um, I just, it's sad that she would say anything to try to discredit me. And the reason why is because she wanted me all to herself. Now, is it financially or even spiritually impossible for me to have only one client? Nope, it's not. We all know that. Okay. And so, once again, more slander. I'm starting to really believe that this was like a setup, and that happens on YouTube sometimes by jealous competitors. They're not jealous of my YouTube views because views mean nothing. It honestly doesn't. Um, what they're jealous of are my accomplishments, which, I mean, really, like, it makes no sense. So I'm going to reiterate once again that, um, you know, I made a mistake, trying to trust that person. I made a huge mistake, and, I'll never make that mistake again. It's so sad. I just want to say this, that being mentally ill or having a mental illness, it's no excuse for being a liar. It's no excuse for being a bad person. Okay, mentally ill people that have legitimate mental illnesses, they're not stabbing people in the back and being snakes. Um, it's so sad. She definitely is stalking me. This is gonna go back. This is gonna go down in history. I'm pretty sure that I'm not the first witch that has had a client stalk them. She's very disgruntled. She's not left it alone ever since then. It has been 2 years and she's still not over it. She's still not over it that I ended the friendship. And, I just think it's ridiculous for a grown woman to conduct herself in that way. I've been thinking how ridiculous it is. I get stalked a lot. I'm probably like the number one most stalked witch in social media. Um, and once again, it's time to start taking responsibility for your own actions. Just like this chick blamed me for hooking up with this man that I told her to not hook up with. I didn't need to do a reading. I didn't need to throw my cards. I didn't need to do any of those things. I told her straight up and down that it wasn't a good idea, and she did it anyway. You know why? Because people are grown. So, you know, I think it's sick. And I think that if she's not careful, she better be very, very careful because nobody can protect her from God. Okay. The way that she's slandering me, it's absolutely disgusting. I have had thousands of clients and have never experienced this before, ever in my life. Well, not in my life. I've been stalked before in my life, but I've never experienced this since I started my company. She is a serious stalker. Um, and I think it's ridiculous. I really do. So, um, God, and it's okay because she hangs with a bunch of trolls. As long as a troll is there to be a witness, she feels that it's okay. But in reality, we both know what happened. It was absolutely ridiculous. And I just, to me, all of these people are fake. I'm not even going to lie to y'all. They do a lot of fake things. For her to talk crap about me when she's hanging around people that tap phones, literally all of those people that she hangs around with over there are criminals. The crazy part about it is that she completely glosses over the fact that the third chick threatened me at my house. So she just kind of glosses over that. I guess that must be her mental illness. I guess that, mental illness actually makes it okay to threaten the lives of somebody and their children. All I know is that I'm not concerned whatsoever, but I do, and I can tell you that, this ex client is stalking me. It's totally ridiculous. And I'm going to tell you straight up, I don't care who you think you are. You try to mess with my livelihood, and it's not going to work out for you. That's all I got to say. Not that any of my clients would be, my actual clients would be looking at her. Her audience is trolls. So a lot of my clients probably are like, we don't care, because they don't care because they already know me. I don't know why she's speaking to her audience as if my clients would be in her audience. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why she's doing that. Um, all I know is that I'm building my coven, and I know for a fact that the coven that I am building and erecting, I can trust these ladies. They're not gonna go nuts and come to social media and find toxic things to be around. The funny thing about it is that she hangs with a bunch of toxic people that all they do is sit around and argue on the internet and go back and forth. And then she even joined that group. And I'm toxic. Wow. This is really sad. And I do not believe that she is afraid of anybody on here, because somebody was saying, oh, she's afraid. She doesn't want them stalking her. That's no excuse whatsoever. And if she was so afraid and didn't want anybody stalking her, then why would she be online? If she was afraid of somebody stalking her or doing harm to her, why would she be racially insensitive, admit to it, very matter of fact about it, if she were afraid or a victim? So again, I told her a couple of years ago that she was a narcissist when I figured out what type of person she was. And that's exactly what we're dealing with. All I know is that I was sitting here minding my own business one day when I received, I can't remember the first initial interaction between me and her, when she contacted me for a reading or a consultation. I can't remember, but yeah, this is, I'm gonna put this in the chapter of my book called "The Client," because that's exactly what's happening. So I really think it's sad. Um, I really think that she is sad, but please believe that she's gonna get the karmic retribution. She's playing victim right now. Oh, I have bipolar disorder. Bipolar disorder, it does not cause you to lie on people and do those things. You're just a bad person. When she got caught in her lie, all of a sudden she's bipolar and she's going to leave for a while. And that is because she is a liar that got caught in her own lies. And it just, yeah, I don't know if you think that you're speaking to my clients, but they would never listen to you. And they know that they can't trust you because you totally violated a friend of yours' trust. I don't know why these people think that the only people that would even believe you are trolls. Let's put it like this. She's so angry because I want nothing to do with her anymore. It's so insane. It's the ultimate in insanity, and people lie so quickly. All of this started up again because she was over there talking about me and saying disgusting, trashy things that only a trash bag type of person would say. That is the reason why the dialogue even got opened up. I got over it. I walked away. No, you didn't. You were just over there talking about me the other day, slandering me. It's disgusting, you know? And I don't know. I just think it's a delusion. I think all of these people that have been stalking me for years are actually in a complete and total delusion. And it's totally freaking ridiculous. It really is. Okay. And all I got to say is that you won't get away with it. Okay. You can lie all you want, but you can't lie to God because God is watching everything. Somebody's watching everything. Somebody's watching you and they know you're lying. Okay. So, it's been 2 years and she's been talking about me non-stop. And my spirits wanted to tie up that loose end with her. And, obviously, because if you call my name, I'm going to hear you. Okay. I don't watch her all the time. Okay. Her channel's boring to me. She's not talking about anything that I like. She's not talking about anything that I would discuss on YouTube or that I would even watch. Um, it's sick. It's sad, you know. And thank God for karma. Thank God for good karma and thank God for bad karma. It's just so sad. You're just angry because you cannot pretty much have a witch on speed dial. And I have so much more. Oh my God, I have a whole year's and a half worth of thread of hers. Normally, no. If you're a client, hell no, I'm not gonna ever read. Why would I do that? That's preposterous. Why would I release that to the public? Clearly it was something that I had no choice to do because she ran around here slandering me. Clearly. So it's really bizarre. Like you leave somebody no choice because of the lies. Now that she has gotten caught in her lies, and I just think it's ridiculous, but I can debunk every single lie that she tells. Do I have to? I don't know. All I know is that people on YouTube are entertained by that crud. Is it going to do you any good? Nope. Is it going to get you a job? Nope. Is it going to get your lover back? Nope. Is it going to heal your mind, body, and spirit? Nope. 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 It's not going to do that. And I don't know what kind of medication that she's taking, but I can tell you that a lot of times those medications for any kind of, like the antidepressants, whatever it is that she's taking, I think that it does eventually cause people to become disconnected. So, this is the reason why this person is able to lie with no conscience. That's it makes people commit suicide as well because people are not aware of their actions. You know what I'm saying? So, if she is on some kind of medication, it's clear that, she does not care about lying on people. Okay. And let me remind you guys that this person is factually a racist. She is. She's a racist, period. And I guess she figures she doesn't care, but oh, you'll care. You'll care. You don't know what kind of cases I get. I get calls all the time from people that are dealing with the grand wizards of the KKK. I love it. It's intriguing, right? At the end of the day, I'm damn good because this chick is obviously like madly in love with me. Like seriously. And you know what? I'm gonna say something. I was having company one night. She didn't know because I don't tell people my business all the time. She didn't know. But, he was there as a witness. And, we were talking because she was trying to deal with, she was trying to practice the craft and she was trying to use witchcraft on the first boyfriend that she had on here. And, so I was guiding her and helping her through that, giving her advice. And so we were getting off the phone. And, she was like, well, I love you. I'll talk to you later. And I was like, okay, I love you too. I'll talk to you later. Have a good night. And the look that he gave me, like, what? And I mean, he got so steaming mad. And I don't blame him because, it's obvious that she never gave a damn about me. I mean, obviously, I wouldn't treat I I wouldn't treat the worst person in the world the way that she's been treating me. I just wouldn't do it. Okay. I'm sorry. It's unacceptable behavior. I don't respect people that don't have the ability to tell the truth and be honest. Okay. And like I said again, I have not bothered to because it does not matter. If one of my so called competitors sent this chick to me, or if she just decided to target me, what difference does it make? Clearly she's bound to some kind of code within herself to continuously lie. I tell you what, is the truth is that for years, the people that she began to kick it with, been asking them for years to leave me alone, respect my company, respect the fact that, of why I'm here. They thought that because I dated somebody on YouTube or I was involved with them, that meant that was free reign. And, so that's why I don't put my personal life on here. I actually have a couple of different people that are totally obsessed with me. They're kind of in remission right now, but they usually pop back up because the obsession is real. I don't want this for people. I'm a very caring person. When I look at those people, I know why they're obsessed. I know why, because I mean, shit, the crazy part about it is that she's not telling the truth. My energy is toxic. No, my energy is toxic to you right now. Yeah, it sure is. It's going to stay that way too because you're lying on me and you're not telling the truth. And then now you're on there saying that I would give away my client's information. I'm not you, hun. I'm not you. That would be a stupid decision. Do you realize and see? I found that narcissistic people, when you're dealing with them, you have to remind them that you existed before they met you. You do. I existed before I met you, hun. I've been doing this since 2015. And you're the only person that's saying this. What does that tell you? It's totally ridiculous. You cannot have me anymore. Apparently, whatever other witch that she went to is not cutting it for her. Apparently, to the point where she decided that witchcraft wasn't even real. And we all know that it is. I can't do anything about that. You know what I'm saying? And you know what? You don't see, I have an uncanny ability to decode people. And what I'm getting from her is I am mad because you unfriended me. Period. If you ever stop being friends with somebody and they come to social media to act a fool, trust me, they're not over it. She been acting a fool for 2 years, throwing a temper tantrum, sis. Trust me, if I'm your best friend and I walk away from you, you gonna miss me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you gonna miss me when I'm gone. I had another woman come on here and stalk me. We're not gonna bring her up. Not my fault. I am not in control of these grown people. And no, I do not like or embrace having somebody stalk me. Maybe someone else likes that. I believe that there's a lot of people that, for some reason, they feel that it's flattering. No, I would rather not be dealing with this stupid crap. Okay. Yeah. It's absolutely, yeah. And that is what makes her low class is that she cannot tell the truth. She's not being even called to tell the truth. She's not. She doesn't have to. She has enablers. She has other people over there that sit over there. I've been kind of peeping her schmitty a little bit. She's got this black guy that comes on her channel, her panel. And, you can tell that he's from the Tommy Sotomayor era because he said that I have a hard brick face. You wish I had a hard brick face. Sick. It is absolutely sick. I wish that they would get these people off of the planet. These crazy people in social media that are mad at their mama. Let me tell you something. I am a mother of four and I have a grandchild. my children light up when they see me. So, and I'm not, I'm Michael. That's all I gotta say is Michael. Mm-mm. Yeah. Well, you know what, one EQ, honestly, I'm not, I'm not trying to save those people. You know what I'm saying? Why would you like I don't ambulance chase like if a person makes a decision and a choice to be involved with that group, that's on them. Just like she made a choice. She basically jumped off of a bridge. Sorry about that, y'all. Phone call came through and it knocked out my audio. She actually jumped off of a bridge because I unfriended her. Trust me, the people that she's rocking with, you know, and you know what's crazy is that I've actually had somebody from that group do that to me before. They're subscribed to everybody in that group. They listen to all that negativity. Come back to me. Oh, you're being negative. You're negative. This is toxic. Like, hold on, wait a minute. You sit there and take in and drink and eat toxicity all day, but I'm the toxic one. You see how that works? You ever know somebody that is in an incredibly negative situation and comes back to you and says that you're toxic? Yeah, okay. Now, I'd say that I'm probably the most sane person because I've said, hey, I don't want anything to do with this. The story is not changed. That's why I invited you guys over to the Real Witches, and I'm going to change it to the Real Witches of the Midwest because I am a Midwestern witch. Okay. I just live in the South. If you go over to that channel, you will see several years ago, I was saying the same thing. I don't want anything to do with it. When I figured out how crazy it was, how it deteriorated very quickly, I was like, oh my God, I don't want anything to do with this. I don't want anything to do with this. And I've been saying it, my story has not changed in several years. And I have told her, that's just like the other one. Look at what she's going through right now. I told her to stay out of that group. She did it anyway. She did it anyway. I told her to go back to her husband. I even offered her a complimentary reunion. I said, go back to your husband. I sure did. That's why I don't, and this was a few years ago. So, I just think it's ridiculous. I really do. You can't make people not trust me. You know where trust comes from? Trust comes from God. You can never break my trust ever. You can never make me look like a bad person. It's ridiculous. And this is the tactic, sadly, that these people use. Everybody that is currently stalking me in social media, it is because of what? Because they want something to do with me and I don't want anything to do with them. So technically, I could file a lawsuit against her for what she said because it was pretty disgusting. She's repeating a lie roast, basically, is what she's doing. Do y'all know what a lie roast is? I've gotten a little bit familiar with their lingo. In fact, I've made up a lot of their lingo. It's like it's so weird, but it's kind of like I wish that I could get along with those people. I can't. I'm not interested, right? But they emulate me a lot. And then and I've actually had a few of them steal my words, kind of steal my person, steal my laugh, steal my mannerisms. And people will say, "Oh, well that these are things that they picked up from me." And it's so weird. Like I don't like weirdness. I don't. If these people would stop talking about me and harassing me constantly, would I be here? I think I've done a total of probably like maybe 4 to 5 hours of shows. These people need to leave me the hell alone. That's all I got to say. That's the final warning for her. Stop lying on me. We all know what it is. The moment I unfriended her, I even had a conversation with her about it. I said, listen, I said, we cannot be friends anymore because of what you were saying. I have to let the public know. I was very respectful when I said this too, because I don't want racial tension on my channel. It's stupid. Racism is the dumbest thing ever. Even if I were dealing with a black person that was a bad person, I'm going to do some work on them. I'm not going to go and say, hey, nigger, I mean, even though I've gotten spitting mad and use that word. Yeah, black people use that word every single day. I am rarely, the only time I am ever put in a position to say nigga is when I'm dealing with some ignorant Negro nigga stuff. And I am black. I'm black. Trust me, everybody can look at me and see that I'm a black girl. It's just so moronic. It is. I am so tired of this drama. No, I do not. Do y'all know how long I ran my business before the drama intensified? I don't need drama to sustain my company. No, I don't. I don't come on here and chase after famous people and all of that. I put up my readings, I put up my spells. Bada boom, bada bing. Now, if we were talking about this 5 years ago, 7 years ago, I could see these people have, oh, they are overdue in their time. They have ran out of time a long time ago. It's been too long since then. They just recycle the same thing over and over and over again. It is to get attention from that sector, that group. I'm going to tell you what it is about. It is about self hatred. I don't have no hate. That's why my heart feels like it's just kind of like hanging there, like, hey, I don't have no hate in my heart. I don't have hate for self. I don't have hate for other people. So there's no need for me to be in that sector. There's no need for me to be even discussing this. She's been doing this for years. Did I judge her? Nope. She's been waiting for it. She's been wait. She's been doing things to get my attention. She's not going to dictate to me. Yeah. That she's not going to dictate to me. She's not. Nobody is. That's ridiculous. It is a lot of delusional people on this website. It is. That, well, you know what? That are in that group. It's a, honestly, YouTube itself is just a website. It's not an app. YouTube is a website. It's a very big website with trillions of people on it. Why they're stuck on that, I have no idea. I have absolutely no idea. Okay. All I know is that I'm going to move on with my life. If you're here for readings, make sure that you go and subscribe to the Witch's Broom channel. Okay. If you're here for readings, if you're here for the drama of that group, you are in the wrong place. It does not matter. It does not matter that an ex frenemy of mine wants to have something to do with it. I thought that we learned this in high school, that just because your friends want to jump off of a bridge, why would you do it? We're all grown here. We all know how to behave, don't we? Yep, we do. So, and I'm not trying to be a kid again. Trust me, being a kid is not always the easiest thing to be. I enjoy being an adult. Okay. So, yeah, that's pretty much what I wanted to say. I need to give my voice a rest for a while. Silence is golden. Not going to discuss this anymore. All I wanted to say is that she is a liar in everything that she's saying. And you know what? I could be a lot more hateful, a lot more hateful about the situation than what I am being, because I despise that group and what they do. I don't like it. It's the dumbest thing in the world. It is. It's something that people would look at and go, oh my God. Yeah, no. Okay. She's a Libra, one EQ. She's a Libra. Hmm. So, that's just what that is. Okay. And once again, nobody takes that group seriously. And they thought that if they had people like her in that group, that people would somehow take them seriously. And they still don't. I don't understand how they rationalize all of this, but everybody doesn't think the same. Okay. We all have different thoughts and perceptions. What she doesn't realize is that your credibility became ruined when you went into that group. That was it. It was over. And she managed to let them change her. She managed to let them people change her. I don't know if she was like that previously, but goodness gracious, there is no way. There is no way, and I'll never change. I'll never change. I'm good to stay exactly the way that I am. You know what I'm saying? Mhm. And she wants me, I can tell that she wants me. Really, what she would like to do is she would like to contact me to get me to help her with that court case. Because last week it was, oh, I've got a lot of money coming. Now it's, oh, I've got to go to court. She wants me to do the court case for her for that. Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. Okay. So, you know. Mm-hmm. Yes, ma'am. So, and I'm done. And no, I don't care about the opinions of somebody that would think, well, she must be white, so she's white, so she's telling the truth. Oh my God. Spare me. Spare me, and thank you for sparing me. Okay. Once again, I want nothing to do with that group. I would never hang around with a group of people that are fighting a black man that has decided that because he doesn't want to fix himself, that all black women should be shamed. You know, no, thank you. Okay. Mm-hmm. So, anywho, that's pretty much what I wanted to say. Goodbye to everybody. Have a good evening. I'm hungry. Okay, bye. See you guys later. Blessings. Bye.